Hey, Christy Mattoon here again. I appreciate your being here and watching these videos. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 simple steps to get heart coherent. It's a very simplest form of this that I can possibly teach you in a quick period of time. But I want to tell you why it's so important, first of all. We have moved into a new period of time, and if you're paying any attention at all, you know what this is all about. With everything that's going on, from the pandemic to the governments having issues, to lies being revealed, huge truths being revealed, things that are opening up that we never thought would, things that were once called conspiracy theories that we now know were true or are true. It's kind of mind-boggling, actually, when you sit and pay attention and take yourself into a place where the understanding of what this world is going through is truly about our evolution and not about our decline or about our fall. We are on an upward momentum trajectory that if you get into alignment with it, it will carry you a long way. And it'll probably blow your mind as far as how the difference in the way you get through it, how you will feel, how you will operate, how you will act and react will change when you're coherent with all of this that's going on around you. I always talk about a part that's missing in most protocols, technologies, therapies. That part that's missing is your spirit, the spirit of the human. That part of you is so important to the human dialogue within yourself. That part is so important, and it's left out. It's definitely left out of the worldview of what the human is, even the scientific view, even the medical view of what the human is, totally left out. The problem with that is when that's left out, we're leaving out technology that would aid your function and growth and healing. If we leave that out, we're dependent upon something outside of us, medicine, science. We're dependent upon things like social media for our entertainment and enjoyment and joy and happiness. Is this making sense? It's craziness. When you're in contact with this missing part, this spirit that's inside of you, all of a sudden life changes and you can get into this flow. We hear all about getting into the flow. The easiest way to be in flow is to be in contact with your spirit. And so when you learn how to do that, it changes everything. Being able to stay in the present moment requires contact with your spirit, continual contact. It's the frequent fervent prayer, right? The frequent fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. What does that mean? And I'm not going to tear that apart here, but when you start to really understand it, you recognize that in the present moment, contact with your spirit is really all there is. It's why the present moment is so nice. It's why it feels so good. And when you're able to do it frequently and fervently, the feeling that comes from it perpetuates growth and movement in your life as a human on this planet, where there is tangible, real things going on around you, right? You stay in peace. You stay in a higher elevation of emotions that cause you to do better. So present moment is really important. If you're in your past, you're in your past. You're struggling and fighting through whatever went on there. You're in the emotional mess that went on there, and that's where you are. If you're looking into your future, you're not into the present moment, right? Whether it's positive or negative. If you're worried about it or if you're excited for it, you're not in the present moment. You're not creating the future based on the present moment. You're creating your future based on what you know about your past, because you're probably in here, you're in your brain, instead of in your heart. Does that make sense? Being able to protect yourself, right, and create yourself as a more resilient person is here in the present moment, in touch, in tune with your own spirit. When you recognize this and you find that place where you can just wedge yourself inside your heart, you realize that the idea of putting a bubble of protection around you is literally something we were doing because we were working from the outside. When you work from the inside, it's already there. That just happens because that part of you is light. It is the highest form of creation energy. Yes? So simple steps to get heart coherent. Are you ready? I'm going to lay them out for you. Super, super easy. Breath is involved in this because breath is important, right? The breath that you inhale and exhale. And if you don't know how to breathe, it's part of the training and what I teach people. But for our purposes right now, it's a nice, big, huge inhale. I want you to expand at the rib cage, and then nice, long, slow, deep exhales. We know physiology functions best. Those slow, long, deep exhales drive information deeper into your cellular structure. And normally I would just say oxygen, but we know that oxygen and information travel together through the system. So those long, slow, deep exhales. So if you're inhaling for 5 seconds or 4 seconds, I want you to exhale a little bit longer, right? So if I'm inhaling for 4 seconds, maybe I exhale for 5 or 6. Okay, super easy. And then sustain that exhale as long as you can. That's it. That's the first part. You're going to do that 3 times. Big inhale, nice, long, deep exhale. While you're doing that, on your last exhale, I want you to bring your hands over your heart space, and I want you to find a feeling of gratitude. Maybe just a little feeling of joy. It might take a memory of something fun or something that felt good to get you there, but I want you to find that feeling. A feeling of gratitude, a feeling, maybe a little hint of excitement, right? Something that makes you feel better. And then I want you to move your awareness from wherever it is down into your heart space. Just drop your awareness down into your heart space. This can be as easy as locating where you're at with your eyes. So if my awareness, like right now, is on you, it's on the camera, I would close my eyes and then look down towards my heart. If your hands are over your heart, this touch of the heart space will draw your awareness here also. So we're using 2 different functions, movement of the eyes to get our awareness there, and then also our hands actually touching our heart. And then recognize you are on your heart chakra. Right? So be in love, be in gratitude, be at peace if you can. If you're not feeling anything, just notice. Just sit here and notice. Keep breathing, nice inhales and nice, long, deep exhales. And just sit there. I want you to sit here for 3 minutes. Not really doing anything. Don't focus on anything except for your heart. Be in this space. All right, and that's it. That's as easy. That is the simplest form of heart coherence. And if you did that 3 minutes every hour that you are awake, you would find noticeable change within 2 days, maybe 2 weeks. It depends on where you're at in your journey. Some people are so blown away when they first feel that. It's just awe-inspiring. You don't want to leave that space. And then the question is, now what can we do? So this is where I want to take you into beyond heart coherence, and I want you to get direct contact with the spirit form of you. I want you to recognize that these higher level feelings are attributes of your spirit. And this missing piece that we don't go into very much, because in religion we were taught it was outside of us. Very clearly, the statement of Yeshua himself that heaven is inside of you is referring to this. It's referring to this. I want to show you. I want to take you there. If this is something that interests you, I want you to click the link and sign up for this course, Beyond Heart Coherence. It's 8 weeks out of the first part of your year. This could be the best New Year's gift that you ever give yourself. And no matter where you start, no matter where you're at in your journey, I guarantee you that this will benefit you in ways that I can't even explain. I've seen it change so much for so many people. And you can go to my website and take a look at all of the different things people have said. I want to bless you in your journey, no matter if you decide to join me in this or not. And I want you to know that I witness you as light. I truly think that we're going to make it through this period of time. The human experience is on the uprise. We're falling together. We're not falling apart. I'll talk to you soon.